Welcome back to the Rebate Society on Hudson County TV. We're staying with City Mayor Jeramiah Healy. Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.
Good. Thank you for asking. There have been some editorials and news reports from the Jersey Journal and Hudson Reporter alike within the last 6 months or so, alleging some dissension among the HCDO, and some of our viewers are interested in knowing whether or not some of that dissension is true, and if so, as mayor, does that concern you?
I work with everybody in our county, our elected state people, our county people, and certainly all my colleagues as mayors, and we don't always agree on everything all the time, and that's nothing new. That's always happened. But I think when push comes to shove, we have a way of uniting, certainly here in Hudson County, and I think we have great leadership in Mayor Smith. And if you're asking, is there any dissension regarding his leadership? There's probably grumblings. There's always grumblings, no matter who's leading the Hudson County Democratic Organization. But I don't foresee any upheaval there. I think Mark's done a very good job in a very difficult time, and a very difficult job that he has. And I see him leading the party for another year or two, whatever the term is. I believe it's another year.
There's been some articles on NJ.com again in the Hudson Reporter alike regarding Jersey City Councilman Steve Phillip and his possible candidacy next year to challenge you for mayor. Does any of these grassroots efforts on his part, or people that are trying to advocate for Councilman Phillip, does that concern you at all going into next year's election?
I don't worry about it. I know that I'm running. I imagine Steve is going to run, and there'll probably be some other candidates, and I feel very confident in the votes of our Jersey City constituency, and we'll count the votes, about 11 and a half months from now.
For all viewers that aren't aware exactly, in a nutshell, what can you tell, again, the viewers watching tonight about your term as mayor in Jersey City? What makes you stand out, again, going into, again, it's still 11 months away, you have plenty of time to campaign, but really in a nutshell, what does your administration have the most to be proud of and to tell our viewers about?
Well, 2 years in a row we presented a budget to the City Council without raising taxes 1 penny for any of our citizens. If you've seen what's going on throughout the state, throughout the country really, in big cities such as ours, and in smaller towns and burgs, layoffs of public safety people, police and fire, it happened all, I'm not going to name the cities, you know where they are, in the state of New Jersey and all over the country. We managed to avoid that. Did we have to bite the bullet? Yes. We had to do mandatory furloughs. We had to lay off about 300 civilian employees over the last two and a half years in order to bring a budget in without a tax increase and still provide necessary city services to all of our people. We've done all of those things, and we've done them during an economic downturn, big time, when revenues were falling. We've done it when the new administration in Trenton came in and cut us, one city in 1 year, $70 million in 2010, if you can believe that. It was $28 million direct aid to the city, $30 million to our public schools, and we had the largest, most successful UEZ program in the state of New Jersey, here in Jersey City, which generated about $12 million a year into our city coffers. That was seized. The state and the governor had their own budget problems, and they took that money to plug a hole in their budget. So, considering all that we faced over the last 2.5 years, and by the way, while we're talking about this, crime statistics in this city continue to trend down, and we don't keep the statistics. The state police and the FBI does. This is all legitimate. In fact, our own Hudson County prosecutor stated as much yesterday. So, we're going to be running on our record. We know that we've worked hard. We've got great results for our city. In a bad economic climate, investment is still coming to Jersey City, which means business is coming here, which means tax dollars are coming here, which means jobs are coming here for our citizens. And we've been very business friendly. We want investment here. We want development to come to our city. In fact, that's the only way this city or any other city can be self-sufficient without relying on fading state aid, fading federal aid, and We are the economic engine of the state of New Jersey, Jersey City. We send hundreds of millions of dollars to Trenton every year in the form of income taxes and other taxes, and we send even more than that to Washington, D.C. So we got a great city here, we're doing great things, and I intend to run on that record.
County Executive Tom DeGise spoke with me earlier and expressed some concerns about Governor Christie's lack of willingness to even participate more in Hudson County or to aid the county further. Do you care to comment on that in terms of the governor's office and whether or not
there's been some bumps in the road with the new administration, and not new anymore, Governor Christie. But I have to say this: some of the people that he has appointed to run the various departments of state, they're very up to the task. They're knowledgeable. They're friendly, and I think they've been helpful to our city. I know we lost a lot of state aid, which I mentioned about 2 years ago when the new regime came in, but they've been very helpful to us. The EDA in recruiting new businesses investment, the Goya that's coming here, the largest Hispanic food production operation on the face of the earth. They're coming to Jersey City. Of course, we recruited them, but the state helped us. The EDA was a big help. That's citing one. There are several. Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno, she's been great. She's come down here, and she knows what we have here in Jersey City. And a lot of the governor's people that he appointed realize the same thing. So, it's been a mixed bag, but it's always been a mixed bag, no matter who was sitting in the State House. We always feel we deserve more, we should get more, but on the whole, when I throw in the help with the EDA and recruiting businesses, as I said, thereby tax dollars and jobs to our city, I have no complaints with the new administration in that regard. I like to continue some of the extra aid that we received under prior administrations, but I think it balances out, and in the long run, I'm comfortable with the new regime and with a lot of the people they've put in important places.
Just one last question here. Should you win the election, what's going to be the first priority in your next term? What's the thing that most stands out for you as on the to-do list in your next term?
The issues that I face and every mayor faces, they do not change. It's safety of your streets, public safety. It's your bottom line, your tax, what you're going to hit your citizens for. So you want to make your streets as safe as possible. You want to be as light as you possibly can on the tax burden to all of your tax-paying citizens. And of course, education of our youth, public education, and now we have charter schools and private schools, all those things. Those are the three big issues. I've been pounding on those three things for the 7.5, almost 8 years now, but I've been privileged to lead this great city, and I'm sure if you asked any mayor around the state of New Jersey, they'd give you the same answer. It's those three issues. Of course, when you look at the bottom line, when you look at your tax structure, you look at jobs for your citizens, we must be business friendly. Stop putting artificial burdens on investment, development, thereby jobs and tax dollars come to your city. You have to be business friendly. We've been that way for almost 8 years now, and we're going to continue going down that same road. Should we be successful in 11.5 months from now? And about that, I'm pretty confident.
Well, Mayor Healy, again, thank you so much for providing some clarity to us and to my viewers today, and again, appreciate your time.
Thanks, Fernando.
Thank you. And once again, we're standing with City Mayor Jeramiah Healy. We'll be right back on Hudson County TV.